Hello students, welcome to our online classes. Today's class is of class 7, subject English 1. Today's chapter is A Bicycle in Good Repair, Jerome K. Jerome. Jerome Kalpka Jerome was an English writer and humorist best known for his comic writings. He was born on 2nd May 1859. Three Men in a Boat is one of his famous writings. Other works include the essay collections Idle Thoughts of an Idle Fellow, Three Men on the Bamel, a sequel to Three Men in a Boat, and several other novels. A Bicycle in Good Repair is divided into two parts. Part 1 and Part 2. There are two main characters, the boy whom we call the narrator or the author, and the man whom we call the author's friend. Now I shall tell you the summary of the Part 1 at first. The narrator or the author one evening accepted his friend's proposal to go for a long bicycle ride the next day. He got up early and reached the place half an hour before his friend's coming and waited for him in the garden. Then his friend examined the narrator's bicycle and shook the front wheel by holding it with force. Then the man announced that the front wheel was wobbling. He took out the front wheel of the fork and dismantled a lot of parts of the cycle and laid them on the gravel path. He made a complaint regarding the ball bearing. The narrator wanted to stop him, but by that time ball bearing was scattered on the road. He collected them and put them back in a hat. Now I will explain the story to you. Both of them decided to go for a long bicycle ride on the next day. The author reached there in time, but the author's friend came half an hour late. It was a lovely day. Then the man asked about the condition of the bicycle, calling it a machine. He told him about the stiffness of the wheel of his bicycle. The man started his experiment with it. He caught the bicycle by the front wheel of the fork and shook that violently. The author tried to stop him there. After examining the wheel, he told that this front wheel wobbles. Wobbles means moves unsteadily from side to side. The author tried to negate his concern. Then his friend called it dangerous and asked for a hammer. The author thought that his friend knew about cycle repairing, so he went to the tool shed to look for a hammer. But when he came back, he saw that he was sitting on the ground with the front wheel between his legs and the remaining part of the cycle was lying on the gravel or stony path. He made a complaint regarding the ball bearing. The author wanted to stop him. By that time, ball bearing was scattered on the road. He collected them and put them back in his hat. Now I will explain you the summary of part 2. At first, the man took off the gear case and disabled the screws. Then he looked into the chain of the cycle. He tightened it till it would not move. Then he loosened it until it was twice loose as it was before. Then they decided to join the parts together. They tried to fix the front wheel at its place and forgot about the bearing balls. Now the narrator looked for his hat and found that the hat lay upturned and the balls were scattered. They found 11 balls. They fixed 6 on one side and 5 on the other. Now the front wheel was really ovaling after the repairing work. In the next step, he said to refix the gearbox. He lost his balance during the work and hurt himself on the head. Then his friend lost his temper and tried to punish the bicycle. It was a sort of fight between the man and the machine. The man cleaned himself and the narrator sent him home. It was difficult to decide who had suffered more, the friend or the bicycle. Now I will explain the story to you. In the starting of the second part, we see that the man started with taking off the gear case. The boy tried to keep away him from doing those things, but he asserted that it was an easier task. Within 5 minutes, he took out the gear case and disabled the screws. The author could not tell anything as he did not want to hurt that man. Then he looked into the chain of the cycle. He tightened it till it would not move. Then he loosened it until it was twice loose as it was before. Then they decided to join the parts together. They tried to fix the front wheel at its place. The man suddenly discovered that they had forgotten the balls, and those balls were lying topsy-turvy in the middle of the stony path. They found 11 balls and fixed 6 on one side and 5 on the other side. After working of half an hour, the wheel was in its place. And this time the condition of the front wheel became worse than before. Then the author praises him in a mocking tone about his skill and confidence. After that, he started with the refixing of the gear case. He stood the bicycle against the house and worked from front side. Then he stood the bicycle against a tree and worked from the opposite side. Then the author had to hold the bicycle for him so that the man could lie on the ground with his head between the wheels and worked from below and dropped oil upon himself. Then the man took the bicycle from him and doubled him across the cycle till he lost his balance and slid over on his head. At that time he lost his temper. The author became happy when he saw that the bicycle also showed spirit. So there was a rough and tumble fight between the man and the machine, means the bicycle. One moment the bicycle would be on the gravel path and he was riding on it, and in the next moment he was on the gravel path and the bicycle was on him. Then he would be standing flushed with victory when the bicycle firmly fixed between his legs. But the victory or triumph would be short-lived. But suddenly the bicycle freed itself and turned upon the man whom we call as the author's friend and hit him on his head with one of the handles. This sudden attack by the cycle caused cut and bleeding. But now he was satisfied with his work and he had finally achieved his success. Then the author sent him back home. Now I will tell you the main idea of the story. Throughout the story, there was a description of a man who tried to repair a bicycle. Probably that one was in good condition. But being an inexpert, he took out all the parts of the bicycle, then got a nightmare to put them back to their proper place. The story showed the attitude of an inexperienced man who, without having the knowledge of repairing a cycle, created a mess and made the good one into a damaged piece. Thank you.